Hello everybody. Right, of course this is my project, but this is just a introduction thing, and this is how it will be from further on, of course. This is going to be very brief. It's just to explain and give guidance to people that came from IGTV, of course, which is where I used to do it on, but now I'm doing it all here on YouTube, so everyone can see everything. And yeah, so let's get started. So within this project, of course, if you didn't know, it's a live learning thing, and this is some of the new things. So actually, before I go on, there'll be stuff too how you can get onto us via Insta ways and via mine, via YouTube ways, and then you'll see they are very different to each other. But here are some of the new things. Alright. So, of course, as you know, this PowerPoint's done on a laptop, on my Chromebook. So here's some of the new things. So all information will be on the laptop on its own. So there won't be as many definitions on my workbook. It'll just be for workings out. Examples will be done on a book, and I'll configure it. So let me explain. So examples, word equations, and stuff will all be there. Everything that is on the video will not be recorded. So, for example, a format like this. So I can just be like, I can go to here, then I can go to there, and that'll be my book. And then there'll be no further access to any other lessons. So if you're from IGTV, you won't be changed from this. But if you're just come from YouTube, then yeah, there will be a slight little thing about that. So this is how you can find me. This is the Insta only section. Now I will say my account is private, and I do not follow. I do not accept strangers. So the strangers ways. But if you're a friend of mine, if you know me, here is how to find me personally. Alright. So ideas and plans will not be shared. My schedule won't be shared to anybody, of course. But anyone is free to mention anything to me. So this could be via comment on a post of mine, or a text, or a message elsewhere. Now all the previous live videos that are from IGTV will be there. There will be remaining, and they will be there to watch whenever you want. There'll be no further live lessons on Insta or anything else. So all this will basically be YouTube now, but it will not be on won't be on Insta lives. Any idea lives will be on there, and for question based on it. So of course, anytime that I will go live is only to do a ideas thing, or to tell, or a question thing, but not the actual lesson itself. So do not worry about that. Anyway, so this is now for the YouTube. Now, if you're coming to my project from YouTube, here is the stuff you need to know. Okay, so of course I will be responding to comments. First of all, anything on here will be pre-recorded as well. So I would record it, not live by any means. This will not be done live. It will just be in third. So yeah, there'll only be a limited time, so this is going to be per video as well, and I'll be mentioning this on the final slide, which is coming up in a minute. So there will only be a certain limited time that I will be doing each one on, so I'll explain more after. Some topics may need more than one part, so this is for a more bigger topic. For example, an addition, maybe brackets, formula and solving equations, and will be all more than one part. It's just for the bigger topics. If it's a topic that's based on one little bit, then yeah, it could be via many other parts. So all videos will be on here on YouTube itself, so don't worry about missing anything. You will not, you'll be in as much hands as everyone else. You are free to comment anything that you will not get, and don't worry. Now, if you worry about all this, then please mention it in the comments. If if you don't get anything, also mention it. Anything that you do not get at all, please do mention it in the comments to me, and I will be responding and I'll give you some further guidance as well. Now the format, so of course every school lesson will have a format. Here it is. Alright, so this is everything that you need to be known. So anything will be recorded on the PowerPoint. This is based on the information point. So if you don't get anything, or if you're confused or you missed something, you're free to rewind it if needed. And there'll be after a video, and this will be shown on the, well, more likely the laptop, but I'll also be writing it on my Chromebook on my book as well, so I just get the workings out. Of course, I'll be referring mainly to the worded problems massively. So here is one of the main parts. Now each videos, this could be part or anything, and will be 15 minutes compared to 25-30 minutes. Now, of course, if you did not go into my IGTV stuff, then you would understand this. If not, in my IGTV ones was 25-30 minutes every time. So if I don't finish the topic, there's another part in the cycle be repeated over and over again. So yeah. So that is some just of the guidance. Of course, you are free to pause this at any point, just to have a full reading. Make sure you are up to date with all the information that I've just presented to you. So yeah, hopefully you will not worry. And I really want to spread more of a bigger fan base to this. More thing, I do encourage everyone to do it. Anyway, so that's just guidance. Of course, there'll be further stuff you will be seeing. So yeah, and that's all, everybody. Now this, I will just say, this will be starting by tomorrow. So yeah, have a good time. Have a wonderful evening, and that is all. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.